Long time no see, YouTube. Been real busy, but glad to be back. Hopefully, if things go well, I'll be uploading more videos in the future. But welcome to my channel, See Me in My 50s. Hopefully my light stays on. Sometime it be tripping a little bit. But anyway, I'm going to talk about trucking. My years of trucking. I've talked about it before and why I believe for younger people, both young men and young women, it's a good place to start at when you're not sure what you want to do, in the future. Now, certain states, I think pretty much all states, you can't get your permit and license until 21 years old. Okay, well, you're pretty young still. I would say trucking is a good place to start at because two reasons. One of the reasons being you're able to travel and make some money while you travel. Now, it depends on if you're local, regional, OTR. I'm always say start off locally. Now, local in trucking, even if you're doing bobtail, that's a good place to start. It gets you used to being out on the road, driving larger vehicles, and it gets you to see things, especially if you're not really used to leaving your city, getting out and about. So, trucking is a good place. Local, decide to go down and I'm always suggest people go down there and get their Class A, not their B. Get your Class A, because that way you can drive pretty much anything. So get your Class A. Regional is a good place to start. Well, actually, the second best place to start once you do local. Now, if you want to do something local, don't stay in it that long. I did something local for years, but I actually stayed within the state of California a lot of times, Northern California. So I did see a lot, but then after a while, it did get a little boring. See, in the same area. I do a lot of regional OTR now. When I am working, I'm still an independent contractor. So I kind of like work when I feel like it. I own no equipment. If I needed to haul freight, I would rent, tractors, and haul some freight. I've done drive away. I still do drive away. I use that more to travel with now. If I want to go, somewhere, say if I want to go down to, I don't know, Miami or something. Well, I look at a load board, find something that's going near Miami. I'm in Georgia, so I find something that's, coming out of the Georgia, the Atlanta area, and work my way down to the Miami area. I may get a truck that's going from Atlanta to Jacksonville, Atlanta to Orlando or Tampa. I go to Tampa a lot. So, trucking is cool. It helps me travel. And it's a good way for young ones to start traveling too. When you're not sure about what you want to do in the future, The second reason, that's the first reason, traveling. But the main reason you should start, trucking is a good place to start at because you get to work by yourself. You get to spend that alone time and you get to know yourself while you making money. What better way to get to know yourself, while making money than being on the road? Yeah, that's a good place. Two good reasons why trucking is ideal for young people. A lot of people are a little, not upset, but uncomfortable with driving larger vehicles. But I always say, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I started trucking when I was 27 years old. I just turned 53. That's why my YouTube channel is called See Me in My 50s. I share with everybody, my life in my 50s, how it was growing up sometime, my years in trucking. I'm also a certified personal trainer. I love working out. In the future, I'm going to share with you all some meals I prepare. I like to talk about nutrition, fasting. So trucking is a good place for young ones to start when you undecided about what you want to do, you don't have no plans for the future, go down and get you a CDL. I'm always, like I said, I'm always recommend you get you a Class A. But if you're comfortable with just a Class B, and keep in mind, just because you got a Class A license don't mean you need to drive tractor trailers. You can just stick in bobtails. It's just that people look at you a little different, companies and everything, when you have that Class A license. Now, you think about, having a CDL, driving tractor trailers, just because you get a CDL. Do you think about the trucking industry? The trucking industry is not limited to truck driving. You could become a freight broker, dispatcher. You can, you can do a lot of things, in the trucking industry. You think about the transportation industry covers air, water, being on the road, railroad. So being part of the transportation industry is a good thing. Everything needs to be moved. And I'm always say for you young ones, when y'all want to figure out what you want to do, get by yourself, get in them trucks, get some traveling in, get to know yourself. That's the best part. You get to know yourself, especially for the introverts. So yeah, you introverts out there, you loners, both men and women, young men, young women, that's a good place to start. So I just wanted to drop this video. It's a little longer than I usually do. I usually do shorts. But thank you for joining me today. Until next time, see me in my 50s.